Hello, my name is George Veditz. I was born in 1861. I was able to hear, but lost my hearing around my 8th birthday from scarlet fever. I was already fluent in English, German, and many other languages. After I became deaf, my parents got me a private tutor until I was 14 years old, at which point I was enrolled at Maryland School of the Deaf. In 1880, I was able to enroll at Gallaudet University, where I studied education. I graduated in 1884 and returned to Maryland School for the Deaf for 4 years until I went back to Gallaudet University to complete my master's degree in 1887. After I graduated from Gallaudet, I started teaching at Colorado School for the Deaf, where I started the Colorado Association of the Deaf. This is where I met my lovely wife over a game of chess. Her name was Mary Elizabeth Bigler. We married in 1894. In 1904, I became president of the National Association of the Deaf. This is where my work really took off. I wanted to preserve sign language. The movie I created with Edward Gallaudet, Edward Fay, Robert McGregor, and a few others was introduced into the Library of Congress National Film Registry in 2011. I was driven by the injustice for the deaf community. I could not stand by and let them be oppressed. I help advocate for the deaf community to have more human rights. I wrote the letter to the President of the United States of America, who at the time was Theodore Roosevelt, who didn't pay much attention to it until I was able to band together the deaf community. Finally, in 1908, President Roosevelt repealed the ban on deaf people applying for civil service positions. As a result, 84 job positions became available to deaf applicants. My favorite quote is, "As long as we have deaf people on earth, we will have signs. And as long as we have films, we can preserve signs in their old purity." It is my hope that we will all love and guard our beautiful sign language as the noblest gift God has given to the deaf community. I said this in 1913 in my movie, The Preservation of Sign Language. I made it to 75 years old, but passed away in 1937. Thank you.